Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Well, today marks our 600th video. Crazy, right? How do we get there? Well, I suppose it starts with doing the first one and then just keep going. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching them as much as I have enjoyed doing them. So we've been drawing characters from Nickelodeon's early golden years. We've drawn characters from Doug, Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and the Wild Thornberrys. Today we're going to draw a few characters from Joe Murray's wildly creative contribution to the early Nick years, Rocko's Modern Life, which ran on Nick from 1993 to 1996. The series revolved around the daily struggles of a lovable wallaby named Rocko and his dog Spunky, who lived in O-Town. We'll be drawing both of them, along with Rocko's best friend, Heffer Wolf, a lovable, lazy, somewhat simple-minded steer who was raised by wolves. Anyways, I love the wild animation style and the design of the characters in this show, which have been described by some as Salvador Dali meets mid-century mod. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think you're going to love drawing them. Anyways, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright, what do you say we get started with our 600th video, drawing from Rocko's Modern Life, Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer. We're going to draw Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw them again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In our drawing today, both Rocko and Heffer are about 2.5 heads tall. In other words, however tall their heads are, their entire bodies are 2.5 of those tall. Spunky, on the other hand, in the sitting pose he's in, is 1.5 heads tall. Okay, so let's get to our roadmap for Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer from Nickelodeon's Rocko's Modern Life. Okay, so there's our roadmap for our characters from Rocko's Modern Life. Now, before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of our 3 character simple shapes for those of you who want a screen grab. Again, just something to help you envision how to lay out your drawing. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help you know how to construct Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Alright, so let's rough out the features for our characters from Rocko's Modern Life. Okay, so they're the roughed out features of Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our great characters from Rocko's modern life. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. As I often say, I want you to be present. And what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing the final lines of those characters, you want to be thinking about how you might improve them, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay? So let's draw in the details for Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer from Rocko's modern life. And that's how you do it. There you have it. Rocko, his little dog Spunky, and his best friend Heffer Wolf from Joe Murray's awesome Nick series, Rocko's Modern Life. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn any of these characters from Rocko's Modern Life before, you can't expect to have drawn them perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring our 3 characters during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Rocko, Spunky, and Heffer. And with that, you can draw them again and again. And by all means, color them when you're done. I promise each time you draw them, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawings of our characters from Rocko's Modern Life. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you've had as much fun as I did with this, our 600th video. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.